I got big balls and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. This feels nice on my face. Hello, we're back. I am wearing this shawl because whilst having my lunch, I spilt some tomato. So I decided to put a shawl on to make me look semi-decent. Yeah. But yeah, hi, welcome back. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in, basically. I really love getting all your comments and messages, and yeah, it just makes me happy. Why am I feeling so awkward? Let me tell you about this shawl. So this shawl is now of Countess Ablaze, and I'm sure the colorway is This Ain't a Scene. But I don't know what base it's on. I seem to have not made a note about it, which was stupid. But it's a Knits pattern. Her patterns are beautiful. If you're looking for like a complex lacy kind of pattern, but not too difficult, I would head for Knits. And there's little beads. I'm not sure if you can see the beads. And that's really awkward. Look at the beads. Look at the beads. But yeah, this was actually my wedding shawl. I knit this for my wedding, and didn't wear it because it didn't go with my outfit. This was my outfit. Yeah, I knit a wedding shawl because it's tradition for a knitter to knit a wedding shawl. Yeah, gotta keep up with all the other knitters because I'm an idiot. I did think that if I took the jacket off, I could wear this like over my shoulders, but it was actually a really nice day. And at the end of the day, I ended up in my hoodie, so you know, in a hoodie doing the hoovering. But yeah, good times. So I'm feeling pretty low energy today. I got some new, they have is this an overshare? I don't know, I don't mind sharing. They have upped my depression medication by 10 milligrams, but I was only on 20, so they've like almost added half, as Mark said. So I'm feeling quite weird, very spacey's the word, and not like withdrawal spacey, because I've had that's no fun. More like just kind of laggy. I feel laggy, like an old computer. I also spoke to the doctor about my asthma. Basically, I just need to suck it up and go back to the asthma nurse. But she did give me some antihistamines to see if that would work. Can't confirm. It doesn't. I actually feel worse, if that's possible. So yeah, again, I'll apologise for the wheezing and the coughing. I try to cut it out because nobody wants that, right? No! Me just choking on my lungs. This is when it turns out to like not be asthma and be something really severe. Let's not wish that at all. I just want to breathe, please. Thank you. So enough of that weird stuff. Not weird stuff, just overshare. Is it overshare? I don't know. I think people need to talk about mental health more. Yeah. So I have one finished object. I'm looking at my list to this idea. I have one finished object. The past 2 weeks have been hard for me mentally. I've been really sluggish, but that just kicked in the start of this week. But yeah, I've just been struggling generally. So I haven't done much. This might be a really short episode. Watch me talk for an hour. So yeah, finished object. I'm going to put in the footage here. So I need to parcel this up and send it, but I thought I'd just take a wee video of my finished Cinderella doll. She's so cute. I'm really pleased with her. You can make it so her dress comes off, but I have stitched it down because it's going to a 1-year-old. Yeah, so dead chuffed, would recommend Green Frog Crochet's patterns, and I can't wait to make Snow White. I'm really pleased with how the Cinderella turned out. I think she's arrived at her destination now, along with the socks. We don't have a lot of communication with Mark's brother, not on purpose, just that's how it is. So I'm going to say that they really like them and it's the best present ever. And I'll take that. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I don't want to know if they hate it. But yeah, so that's the only finished object. I mean, that's pretty good for finished object, but that's my finished object for this week. So I have cast on something new. But, so, I finished off Cinderella and was really hyped to cast something new on. And I had spoken about it before. I really wanted to make a shawl for Mark's gran. So I had gone through, picked out some shawls I really liked and would like to knit, and got Mark's other brother, Martin, and Mark to like look at them and say, which one would your gran like best? So Martin picked the Blossom Brioche. Close. Blossom, oh my god. Blossoming Brioche. Now, it's by, I don't want to mess somebody's name up, Andy Peters, with an X at the start, or Xandy Peters. I'm really sorry if I'm messing your name up. It's not on purpose. I always call you Xandy Peters. I did meet you at Edinburgh, but it wasn't until afterwards that I realised who you are. So I'm really awkward. I'm sorry. It's just my default status. Anyway, this pattern looks hard. I have knit maybe 3 brioche projects before, and they've all been fairly like Stephen West's hat. I did the Cowl by Lavanya. Oh, and there was the Sosu shawl. Anyway, so I have been procrastinating casting this on. I went and got the yarn out of my stash. I wanted to use stash yarn, although I did buy some Rusty Ferret yarn. My initial thoughts was to make this bright colours because Mark's gran's eyesight's not the best. And I didn't want to buy new yarn because I want to use up stash yarn, because I've got so much pretty yarn. But when I went through my stash, I wanted to do the biggest size so that she can like, when I went through my stash, I realised that I didn't have 2 and 2, because you need 2 400 meters and 2 400 meters to make it. And whether you use all of that up, I'm hoping you don't. So I ended up taking 2 Rusty Ferret Platinum Blondes. Let me just get the bag, look. Do I need to flash my SoCan Joe bag again? It's beautiful. One of my favourite bags ever. So yeah, I took 2 of Rusty Ferret Platinum Blonde in Doll. This is my 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon base. It is, sorry, I should have asked for a new microphone for my birthday. Oh my god. Anyway, it is my basic base, but not basic. Just a good staple. Staple's a better word than saying basic, right? I don't like to call hand-dyed yarn basic because that just seems very privileged, maybe inaccurate. But So, and then, so that's meant to be my background colour. And then in the pattern, you can do a fade. So, as I said, I didn't have two of the same colour to do, like, like all the same colour. So I was like, oh, a fade's a good idea. And I fished around and found these two. How beautiful are they? So this one's Fyberspates. And it is their 100% superwash merino. Let me just double check. Yeah, 100% superwash merino in the Tweed Imps colorway. Oh, I'm looking at my camera. I'm looking at my monitor. Is that even... I feel like it's focusing on my doll's face. You're gonna have to get turned around, mate. Naughty corner. Yeah. So, Tweed Imps. Come on. It wants to. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, the Tweed Imps colorway. And then this is Old Maiden Aunt. What? Like, if I just hold the iPad up, would that work? Can you see? I don't know what it's focusing on. My Enderboy? Toro. Oh, who knows? So yeah, this is Old Maiden Aunt yarn. And it is 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% gold stellina. Or bronze stellina. Gold or bronze. But it's got beautiful... You can kind of see the sparkle. I don't know why that doesn't focus when I'm close. It's focusing on something. On you. No? Okay, so we need to practice with that. And this is... I need to put it up here. Stop me looking to the side. This is the Bling Bling colorway from the Tits Out collective that a heap of us did. Is that going to be like 3 summers ago? So like 2019? That was a long time ago. Anyway, so I thought these go really together. These go really together and would make quite a nice fade-ish. Yeah. I'm going to go with that. So I'm glad to be using these out of my stash. However, these aren't the bright colours that I was planning on. Like, I thought I would have more neon in my stash, which I do. But not, like, I've used some parts of it. Does that make sense? See what I mean about my brain being, like, on... They're not full skeins is what I'm trying to say. And I don't have enough to do either to... I don't have enough to do the 800 meters that it needs for the front in like a similar colour or a fade colour. And I didn't want to do stripes because we're doing brioche, we're not adding that in. So I have started swatching. So... That is with the dark colour. Oh, there we go. And then that's with the light colour. And I'm swatching with the Fyberspates colour just because it was the first one that came out. Yeah, so I'm actually surprised how much of the brioche is actually in here. I can actually read the fabric now, which when I first started doing brioche, like however many projects ago, I couldn't read what I was doing to like correct mistakes or to see which row I'm on. I'm very chuffed to say that I have a bit of recognition now, which is cool. I still like to clip a stitch marker on the front to show what is the right side, because a lot of it is like right side do this, wrong side do that. So top tip, clip a stitch marker on. And I'm just using my favourite needles, my Knit Pro Carbones, and they are 3.5mm. I'm thinking my fabric is fine. Like, Brioche is like a squishy fabric anyway. Well, it looks like there's a mistake there. I don't think it is. I think it's just like the way that the stitches sound. That. Oh, it's where I've clipped the stitch marker in. It's just sitting funny. Oh, I think I've made a mistake. Oh no, on my swatch. So yeah, I feel like it's squishy enough, and it's not too. I have a really loose tension, so it's not too holy is the word I'm looking for. I will measure the gauge and see if I'm close. So that's cool, but it's taken me a lot of concentration to work on this swatch. And as you can see by the pattern picture, which I've already inserted, but I will do it again. Oh my god, it's gonna be a line by line project. Just take it line by line. What I have done is I have sat and coloured in the charts. I don't want to. I can show you probably the swatch chart, right? I don't want to show too much. Yeah, so I have coloured in the chart just so that I can visually see what's changing. I'm not sure if that was the best idea, but it's what I normally do, so we're gonna go with it. So I hope by the next time I speak to you, I'm a little bit further forward on that. I'm gonna have to rip out the swatch to get all of the meterage. As I said, it needs 2 400 for one colour and 2 400 for the other. I don't know how much is left. Reading the pattern, it says there'll be some, like you're not going to use all of the second skein. And I'm going to need to start the fade earlier than what they do in the pattern. So we're just going to kind of wing it a little bit. I feel like it's really good to do these projects sometimes just to keep your brain going. Especially when my depression's bad, it kind of gives me like a little, I'm not as useless as I think I am. Look, I can do this thing that's really complicated. So it's kind of like a little ego boost, if that makes sense. But that's maybe just me. But yeah, so that is all the things I have cast on and cast off. So I feel like I'm a bit of a fraud, really. I feel like I should have made all these things and I haven't. I have been, however, taking photographs of some yarn that I dyed up they were dyed up for the Depressed as Shit collection, and that collection's still going, but because of my brain, I've not been working as hard. Let's just put it that way. So I when I dyed up the first batch of Broken, it actually came out so much darker than it was meant to. So I ended up re-dyeing it and just stashing it, thinking, well, I can just sell it as darker. But then slipped into this episode, and I don't mean to sound a bit dismissive about my depression. I'm not. It's just something I live with every day, and like the way I deal with it is it's just like a broken leg. It's not like a broken leg, but it just is there. It is an inconvenience, but we live with it. Anyhow, put them to the side. So I thought, photographs, I need to photograph this yarn to get them up on the website so that if people would like them, they can buy them. So let me show you. There's been a few other things I've been photographing as well. So I haven't got a date for when this is going to be on the website. I probably should. Let's pick a date. Let's say next Wednesday. They'll be up. That'll work in perfectly for a newsletter as well. So I'll have them up for next Wednesday, probably in the evening after the newsletter. So the evening goes at 7. The newsletter goes at 7. So I will aim for it at that time. So I have got one of these. So this won't be called Broken. I'm not sure what it's going to be called. Possibly a concoction. So it kind of came out quite there's a pink tinge to it. I'm not really sure. Yeah. For some reason I managed to get the colour better this time. So there's a pink tinge to that one. So there's one of this one. Then this is the really dark one. So you can see that there's still... Oh, that's not the best. That's the best distance. So there is... You can still kind of see the colours underneath. It's really subtle. So yeah, so I have a heap of these. So this is the darker one. And then at the same time, there's this ones. So they're not as dark. They were all dyed at the same time. But they have got bits of darker. This one seems to be down here. So there'll be different dye lots. I'm probably just gonna call them like maybe broken concoction or broken. That's not gonna be helpful for when you guys are searching on the website, is it? Make a decision. What will I call them? I'll stick with broken so that you guys can tell that they're the broken colorway, but there's different. So if you just search for broken, they'll come up whatever thing I put at the end, whether it's broken concoction or broken darker, broken lighter, generally broken. So there's those guys. I've also got some Alien. I should say these are all on the doll base, the 75% merino, 25% nylon. This is also on doll, so this is Alien. So I've got a couple of these. And I also have a couple of Comparison is a Killer. This is what I knit my Wolf and Pine Wild Wind top out of. Again, still the superwash merino 25. What? 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And then I don't know what I did. I don't know why these exist. But this is Have You Tried Not Being... Oh, that colour's not right. I'll pop a picture on the screen. This is Have You Tried Not Being Depressed? And this is on... I'm going to put this on for sale. I think I might go for £12. Yeah, we'll put this up for 12. I think it's on the 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, but from a different mill. And it's a rougher. Like, it's not as smooth. Can you... Pardon me. Can you tell the difference? Like, this one isn't as smooth than this one. I think the meterage and everything's the same. It's just a different... I don't know, it's just different. So I also have... Stop. I also have it in Comparison as a Killer. So again, these will go up in the sale section, just because I think there's only one each, so perfect for a shawl or some socks or something. Actually, it'd be really good for some socks. It's that kind of feel to it. And then the other thing I was photographing was, and I'm hoping that the camera is going to do this justice, because I cannot photograph this colour for the life of me. I have followed the rules, followed the instructions that Google told me, and I'm hoping to be able to tweak it. Like I've tried to photograph it before. If you go to the website, in fact, let's pop a picture up just now. Sandhaven Colin, right? It looks like crap. Doesn't look like that colour. Nothing like that colour. This is meant to be like a neon pinky orange, like it's on the orange side of pink, and I cannot get this photographed. So I did a bit of Googling, and I've used the settings that's recommended, and then I need to edit it on my on my photo. So I need to Photoshop the colour to be like the real colour. Anyway, it's a thing. So I'm hoping these are going to show up on camera for you. Do they? Can you see how many on that is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, I'm trying to decide whether that's true. It's like glowing. So it's more pink in real life. Like, it's not funny. I'm just like, it's not funny. But yeah, I have a skein. I have a skein. What the hell? Oh, a skein. I have a skein of this. This is, I don't actually know what this is. Okay, I have found it. So I only have one skein of this, which is horrifically neon on camera. I will try, if I have managed to get this photo right, I will put it on screen. But it is the colorway Sandhaven Cotton. It is lace weight. There's 50 grams in a skein and 420 meters. Yes. And it is 70, I'm going to read this off, 72% brushed super kid mohair, 28% mulberry silk. I do have more blank of this, and it's lovely. It just scares me. And yeah, that's so yeah, I'm just trying to, do you know what? I'm trying to like bring new energy. No, I'm not. I'm no wawa stuff. I'm just trying to like step forward. So part of the stepping forward is dealing with things that have been sitting around to be dealt with for too long. So this isn't new either, but it was on my to photograph list, and I kind of thought I'm gonna just show you guys in the hope that it turns up right on camera. It hasn't. Same color as the mohair, but this is oh god, this is Sandhaven Calling on 100% British Shetland, I believe. Incorrect, British Cheviot. And this is Spinning Fibre. And again, I will pop a picture on screen if I manage to edit it correctly. But it's way more of a neon, it's way more pink. I'm looking at the screen trying to figure out if it's like the same. I mean, is that? It does look more orange on the screen than it does in real life. It is an orangey pink, but it definitely is like on the pink side. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because this is not interesting to anybody. It's just me trying to get the colours properly. Obsessions. As I said, depression's been kicking my ass this past fortnight. So I've not been as... what's the word? Obsessed. But in a good place. Anyway, so what actually we've been doing is playing Minecraft. Mark and I set up a multiplayer world on Minecraft, and we've been playing Minecraft in the evenings. He plays on his Xbox because he has Game Pass, so he can get Bedrock on the Game Pass for free, but it's not for free because you pay for the Game Pass. Anyway, and I have Minecraft on my Switch, and then I have the Genki streaming / capture card thing, which means I can run it through the PC. So he sits on the big TV and I sit on the PC, well, the laptop. We're playing Minecraft together, and we're playing it so that like I'm gonna record some footage tonight to put in just to show you what we've been up to. So I set up the game so it's like hosted on my Switch, whatever, and I kind of like ran away as far as I could think to go to start a base. So I started a base, and my base is basically just like holes with holes. It's gonna be this grand. I have the vision. It's gonna be this grand underground cave system thing. At the minute, it's holes. It's holes. With shonky stairs and a dog. I have a dog. Mark didn't run too far from where he started, but he's built like a beach house base, and he's got a cave for mining. And the game eventually we're going to get to the stage where we're going to play like capture the flag with each other. So we're going to have an item and we've got to like sneak in and like steal the item. But I think we've maybe ruined that by knowing what each other's base is. I don't know. Anyway, it's been quite fun to just like dig holes and just not have to think about anything really. So tonight we're going on an adventure to explore the ravine. Mark found a great big ravine last night. So we're going to go in because I need some obsidian to make my, what's the word? Enchanting table. Because I want to enchant a pickaxe for efficiency so I can dig holes faster to work on my cave faster. Duh. Also, I went on a mission to find a cow yesterday and I murdered 5 in the process. Got lost a lot and yeah, made a load of creeper holes. So I know many of you are probably not into Minecraft or have had small people that are into Minecraft or you know of Minecraft, and PewDiePie put me off, I have to say. But I've actually played it now. This sounds really weird. I've actually played it now and I actually really quite like it. So screw him, the racist piece of... but yeah, no, it's good fun. It's like Lego, but on the computer. Does that make sense? I don't know. You can just do whatever you like. Like if you just want to dig holes, you can just dig holes. That's it. So that's cool. So I thought this last obsession, while I was making my lunch and spilling tomatoes on myself, and that's my plants. I have been repotting all my plants that need it, and I wanted to just really show you my begonia. So this is Dot, for obvious reasons, and this is my polka dot begonia. Look at that leaf. Oh, look. So the story about Dot is that she's a polka dot begonia. I'm sure it has like a scientific name, but I don't know what that is. Can I just hold her awkwardly here? Yeah. When I closed Fluff, my mum bought me a polka dot begonia and a red begonia, and they were on like back order, and when they arrived they were like plug plants, and safe to say they didn't survive. They really didn't survive, and I was so sad because it was a gift from my mum for taking the brave decision to close the shop. Anyway, she was gutted that they didn't live, and she ended up buying me Dot. And I love Dot. She's beautiful. How can you not love Dot? Like, she wasn't happy. I had her in my bedroom and she wasn't getting the right humidity. She just wasn't happy. So she was down to a stick. I will insert a picture. She looked really sad, right? Also my auntie had made me this picture. Well, she'd embroidered me a picture. No, cross-stitched, sorry. For my wedding. I stupidly pinned it to the wall just with a pin. And it's got a heavy frame and it fell off and like lopped. So I did propagate the lopped part. And I have it too and it's thriving. But I moved Dot into the kitchen window, which gets quite a lot of bright sun in the morning, but not like direct sun. I've also put her in, I'm just checking if there's water. There's marbles in the bottom of this pot and she's needing the water just now. Actually, I keep the water over the marbles, not too much, which kind of gives it a bit of humidity, but constant water. But she's not, this is stupid, she's not sitting in water. She is sitting in water, but I mean like she's not soaking wet, and she's been growing so well. I'm so proud of you, Dot. Like, so proud. She's got loads of little leaves under here coming up. There's my little frog that my mum gave me. Yeah, so just overall, I'm so pleased that she's come back. I was really worried she wouldn't. And I can't get over that leaf. I've just seen that leaf now. Well, earlier. Like, she's sexy. So, yeah. So I have a heap of other plants that need repotting because the roots are coming out the bottom. I've done all the ones in here. It's mostly my spider plants that are offenders for that. They've become really pot bound just over the year, which is crazy. And my giant monstera that's getting gianter, he's going to need a bigger pot. And Albie is my pothos. He is a beast. He's taken over the back bedroom. I will put a video in of Albie. Yeah, he's Mark's friend now. So this is Albie. This is Mark's friend.
It's Godzilla's friend.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh no. There we go. So he's a big beast. He's got another arm over here. And then this is the monstera. Not as big as some people's, but considering he was really small when I got him, he's doing really well. No new leaves just now. I'm jealous. But I did propagate some bits off of him, so hopefully we'll have more Albie friends. And then it'll just be an Albie house. And he's called Albie because Hannah gave him to me in a willy vase. A willy. She decorated a plant pot with willies. That's what I'm trying to say. Drawings of willies. And I called him Albert after Prince Albert. And he gets shortened to Albie. So that's my plants. Thanks for humoring me. So I hate that segue. So it feels so really unnatural to like move on from. I feel like you should like respond back to me going, oh cool, I really like your plants. So what have you been up to? Well, actually, let's have a catch up. What did I put on here? I'm just trying. I've made like a little notes to keep on track. And I've put catch up. Asthma is still shit. It's hot. I apologise for my asthma at the start. My asthma's still crap. And it's been really hot here. And we went to the park to chill and it was great. But actually, the past week has been pissing with rain. Not as bad as Edinburgh. Edinburgh was flooded. But Dundee has been like really drizzly rain, but still really hot. So that's confusing as a Scottish person. Although damp, so you know, it's our natural habitat, being damp. So yeah, that's we really haven't been doing anything at all. As I say, Minecraft, plants. That's about it. Lots of sleeping, lots of feeling a bit spaced out. Hopefully it'll even out soon. So I'm gonna go because I did hope that this would be shorter, and I think we're verging on like 40 minutes. Yeah, maybe by the time I cut all the crap out, it'll be fine. So yeah, thank you so much for putting up with me again. And did I just kick the tripod? Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for coming back. I really, really appreciate it, like, so much. I hope you're looking after yourselves, and I hope you're behaving. Bye. I'm going to make the behaving thing a thing, right? That's going to be my catchphrase. I hope you're behaving. Bye. Something my gran would always say. I hope you're behaving. You better be behaving. I just like it. I think my tripod is slowly, like, shrinking on one leg. This was a tripod that I got from... was it Mark's mum gave it to me when she was clearing out the old house? So it's one of Mark's granddad's many tripods. And I think he's haunting me. Because I'm sure that leg was not like that when I put that up. It's like crooked. The camera's not crooked, so it must have been. I really hope the old man does haunt me because, oh man, I miss him. Anyway, I am going to go now. Peace. I realised I didn't do a thumbnail. What have I got to show for a thumbnail? I mean, can I do dot? Get your good side, Dot. What is your good side? Where do you look the fullest? There. Can I look like a smug bitch? Or do all the family vloggers do? Is that not what they do? I don't think dot's appropriate. Maybe it needs to be my balls. Can I grapple 2 balls in one hand? Can I make that face? Like scary cast on. I got big balls and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. This feels nice on my face.